ladies. How's your Monday night going? Can you believe Serena Williams has been fined over that US Open controversy? Not cool. She's having to cough up $17,000 in total. Calling the umpire thief, that's 10,000 big ones. Alleged coaching, that's 4,000. And so-called racket abuse, that cost her another $3,000. That leaves her with, let me do the calculations, a mere $1.83 million in runner-up prize money. She's going to be laughing last, that's for sure. Now, there may be some racket and ball breaking in this game tonight. Ouch. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your word masher and trivia smasher. And this is HQ Trivia, where if you rock the entire batch, it's game, set, and match. The rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You've got 10 seconds to tap that answer. Get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, you win, or split that dosh. And invite your friends to HQ using your code for those extra lives. Now tonight, we are giving away a well-served £1,000. That's enough for a tennis tutu, a tennis catsuit, and a top-of-the-range racket mender, just in case. But before you blow it, you've got to show it. Let's get to the quizzing, shall we? Here we go with Q1. Shakespeare wrote in which language? Russian, English, Klingon? Yeah, it was a little hard to decipher at times. What language could it be? It may read like double Klingon, but what language was Shakespeare actually trying to write in? The same one I hope I'm speaking right now. It's English. And you're speaking loud and clear, 97,000 of you are. The Bard wrote 39 plays and 154 sonnets, but he never wrote a single episode of Star Trek. Q2. Which type of animal is Sega's Sonic? Hedgehog, Gruffalo, Magikarp? Sonic, boom, boom. Tap that answer. If you went for Magikarp, then you're splashing out early tonight, I'm afraid. Famously fast and blue, well, this one is anyway, he's a hedgehog. And you spiked right there, 96,000 of you, well done. Now, the first Sonic computer game was released in 1991. He's been running rings around Dr. Eggman ever since. It's shout-out time, everybody. Hello to Steve and Cheryl in West London. Hi, Mr. Grill, getting grilled tonight. Dirty Mike and the boys are playing Oi, Keep It Clean, lads. Patrick Dowling from Gloucester started a new job today. Congrats to you. Tom Jones is rocking with us tonight, but not the singer. Jack and Jonah are with us, and so is Steve Bradford. Good luck to all of your players in the game. Q3 coming at you right now. What's the common name for the transitional period between childhood and adulthood? The Twilight Zone, the 100 Years' War, adolescence. Guess it depends on who we're talking about. It may feel like 100 years of war, especially 13, but they went for a slightly nicer nickname here, making the Twilight Zone seem blissful. It's adolescence that we were looking for here. 92,000 if you tap that with attitude. An adolescent is anyone between the ages of 10 and 19, but some of us never grow out of it, guilty as charged. Now don't forget, this Thursday, our themed show, it's fashion to get ready to walk that runway. By the way, we have another treat in store for you tomorrow. For you comedy fans, comedian James Veitch will be hosting the 3 p.m, so join in and have fun with that. Q4, which item of footwear takes its name from the loading line on ships? Clog, sandal, plimsoll. I've got some of these in my closet. Others aren't allowed in. 2 slip-on shoes and some misplaced firewood, but who's right at home down the docks? Better at PE than taking it easy. It's plimsoll. Remember plimsolls? Oh, yeah, that was a brutal one right there. 52,000 of you are sprinting on. The plimsoll line shows the deepest a ship can safely sit in water, so 4 kilometers higher up than the poor Titanic. Q5. Approximately how long does it take for the Earth to revolve around the sun? 24 hours, 1 month, a year? How long does it take for that little timer to revolve around that circle? Not long enough. I struggle to complete a lap on the track, but how long does the Earth take to lap the sun? 8,766 hours. It's a year. That's how long. That's quite a long time. 34,000 if you got that right. You're going the distance. Each lap is 940 million kilometers long, which means the Earth is completing a marathon every 1.5 seconds. That's Mind-blowing stuff. Q6, cashews have which unusual feature compared to most other nuts? Grow on plants, high in omega-3 fats, have toxic shells. Cashews with pineapple and rice? Delicious. Cashews do grow on plants, but so do all the other nuts out there. Low in omega-3, but high in toxicity. They have toxic shells, and you cracked that one. 11,602. That was a savage question. Sizzling sausages. And if you like sausage, you are going to love this Saturday's game. It's Savage Saturday, all savage, all the time. Can you handle it? We will find out, but we lost over 20,000 of you there. Sadly, 11,000 of you are moving on. Now, I can burn through cashews, but their shells produce a corrosive liquid, which will burn through you. So don't eat them straight from the tree. That's my advice. Q7, which of these 90s songs was never released as a single in the UK? Creep, Losing My Religion, Champagne Supernova. We all heard it anyway. And it was big. 3 absolute bangers, but which one was merely an album track? The most extreme celebration possible. Champagne Supernova. And you're celebrating right now if you tap that 5,478. That was another brutal question right there, but you're popping champagne, you 5,000 of you are. An iconic song from Oasis. It topped the alternative charts in the US and Canada, but wasn't even released in the UK. Q8. Which of these was the youngest person to become US President? John F. Kennedy, Barack Obama, Theodore Roosevelt. They were all pretty young, but who was the young'un of the young'uns? They're a right bunch of bureaucratic babies, but who was just 42 when he took office? The third chipmunk himself. It was Theodore Roosevelt. That was a rosy one for 1,562 of you. Are we going to go with Savage here? We're going to go with Savage again. Why not? Because we lost 4,000, more than 4,000 if you're there. And again, if you like sausage, it's all happening this Saturday. Kennedy is the youngest president to be elected, while Theodore had to step in when William McKinley was assassinated. Not the best circumstances. Q9, Albert Einstein declined which of these in the early 1950s? A Nobel Prize, German citizenship, a national presidency. He just said no. To what, though? Einstein never had a chance to deny citizenship because he was born a German, giving the Nobel a nod. He said no to a national presidency. No thanks, he said. 537 of you got that right. We're going to go with Savage again. 1,400 of you down. Remember, this Saturday, more Savage, lots of Savage. 537 of you moving forward. Einstein was offered the keys to Israel, but felt his old age and lack of experience would stop him doing a good job. What a humble man. Q10, which of these literary texts has only one named character? The Trial, The Road, The Time Machine. That could get very confusing. Yeah, the guy with the blonde hair said this to the girl with the red hair, said that to the bald guy over there. Very confusing. They're all pretty stingy with the shout-outs, but who only gave one person a name, not even his real name either, is Eli from The Road. And you are taking the right path. 202 of you are. The unnamed protagonists come across a bunch of people, but only the anti-prophet gets a name tag. The penultimate round, Q11, which of these actors has not featured in a Christopher Nolan movie? Robin Williams, Andy Serkis, Bryce Dallas Howard. They're missing out because there's nothing but great movies. He wasn't even on the shortlist for Batman, but Williams did play the baddie in Insomnia. Better running away from monsters than playing them. Bryce Dallas Howard. And you are not a coward. 113 of you aren't. Jessica Chastain at the ready, because we are look-aliking into the final round with 113 players left in the game. Another 22 using their extra lives to get back in. And 1,000 big ones right in front of your eyes. Go get it, players. Q12. In which country was the first English language news sheet published? America, India, the Netherlands. The old school newspapers, even though newspapers are kind of old school themselves now. As ridiculous as it sounds, publishing British news was illegal here in the 1600s. Why? I have no idea. So, who printed the first news sheet we could actually read? Better known for their windmills than their swing bowlers is the Netherlands for the win. And we have 33 winners, my lovely jubblies. Wow, 33 winners down from 100,000 players. And you are taking home £30 and 30p. You should be feeling magnificent right now. We've got Ginger Ninjas. We've got Stee917. I don't know what you're doing over there, but it looks dangerous. We've got Jordan Ed92. Lovely looking couple. How about that? And we've got Joku82 and a bunch of other winners as well. What are you going to do with the cash? Maybe rock some hot new plimsolls. Chow down on some cashews. Shellless ones, please, unless you want to get burned. Celebrate with a champagne supernova. There's a lot you can do with that cash. That's game, set, and match, everyone. Well done to all of you, and thanks for playing. I'm Sharon Carpenter. You can hit me on the socials in the usual place. This one right here. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. with Funny Man, James, Beach, and more cash for you to compete for. £1,000 of it to be exact. Until then, have an awesome night, everyone. I will see you soon, okay? Bye.